Good morning everyone. Myself Dr. Ropita Mondol, BHMS from Health University of West Bengal. Today I would like to discuss the most important topic, hematology. So let's start. Hematology. What is hematology? Hematology made up two words, that is first hema and next one the logos. Hema, that means blood, and next the logos, that means study. This is both the word came from the Greek word, and hema and logos both together hematology. And what is the definition? The study, the branch of study that deals with the blood and their component. It also includes the blood forming organs and some blood diseases. Next, what is the blood? Blood. What is blood? Blood is a specialized connective tissue in which intercellular substance known as plasma and the formed elements suspended in the plasma. Normally the blood pinkish red color in artery and the dark red color in vein. But in hand, when we look the vessels, it is bluish color. Why? Because of the skin covering and also for the light. Next, the topic, the composition of the blood. What is the composition? Blood is a very highly complex fluid which is composed of two parts. First, liquid, that is plasma, and next the different types of cell which remain suspended in the plasma. The different types of cells called the blood corpuscles. Next, in whole blood, the plasma contains the 55% and the blood corpuscle contain the 45% of the total volume of the blood in human body. Next, I made a chart to show you the whole blood, plasma 55% and the blood cells 45%. Plasma contains protein, water and other solvents. Water is the main content of the plasma. It has 91% of water. Next, 7% of protein. Protein have albumin, globulins, fibrinogen and prothrombin. Albumin the main part, that is 57%, globulin 38%, fibrinogen 44% and prothrombin takes the 1%. These all are protein part. Next, the other solvent. Other cell will take 2% almost, and it has amino acid, nitrogenous waste, nutrients, electrolytes and gases, etc. Next, the formed elements or the blood cells. Blood cells have three: RBC, that is red blood cells, WBC, that is white blood cells, and platelets. RBC, there is no part, and WBC. WBC formed by granulocyte and agranulocyte. Granulocyte, the neutrophils, basophils, eosinophils, and the agranulocytes have lymphocytes. It's two types, large and small, and next the monocyte. This is the whole blood composition. Next, we discuss the hematopoiesis. What is the meaning of hematopoiesis? I already told you. Hema. Hem means blood and poiesis means the production. So what is the definition? The production of all types of blood cells including the formation, development and the differentiation of the blood cells. For example, when we take the male sperm and the female egg and they fused, they form the zygote. This stage, the zygote stage, is the formation, and after that 3 to 4 months, that is the development stage, and after 3 to 4 months we know about the baby is male or female. That is the differentiation of the cells. I think understand. Next, where the hemopoiesis occur, that means the site of production. Where first fetus, that means inside the mother womb. It is the stage where the inside the mother womb, the yolk sac is play a role for hemopoiesis. Like from from third week to 6 to 8 weeks, the yolk cell take the part, the blood during blood formation. Next, liver. Next, the liver. Liver is very important part in blood formation. From the 1.5 month to the up to the 8 to 9 months, liver take the part, and from in between almost from 4th month up to the 9 months, the spleen also take the part in hemopoiesis. And after that, bone marrow is also present in our body, and like infants is the stage where the outside the mother womb, where bone marrow is the main part of blood production, and after that children and we adults all and lifelong bone marrow take the main part of hemopoiesis. Next, the word come medullary hemopoiesis and extramedullary hemopoiesis. Medullary hemopoiesis. What is medullary hemopoiesis? When the formation of the blood in the bone marrow, that means medullary hemopoiesis. And when the blood formation other than bone marrow, like yolk cell, liver, spleen, that means the extra from the bone marrow, that is called extramedullary hemopoiesis. Next, we discuss about the different term. What is erythrocyte? Erythrocyte. What is erythrocyte? The RBC, red blood cells, is also called erythrocytes. The production of the red blood cells, RBC, is called erythropoiesis. When the normal range from erythropoiesis is decrease, then the disease comes anemia. And when the erythrocyte count is increased, it's called polycythemia. Next, leukocyte. What is leukocyte? The other name of white blood cell. Leukocyte. The production of the white blood cell called leukopoiesis. When the white blood cells count is decreased, then the disease name leukopenia. And when the increased amount of WBC, that called leukocytosis. And again, thrombocyte. Thrombocyte, what is? The platelet. Platelet is called thrombocyte. Production of platelet called thrombopoiesis. And when the range of platelet is decreased, the called thrombocytopenia. And again, when the range of the platelet count is increased, this is called thrombocytosis. Next, the blood groups. We found the main 4 blood groups, that is A, B, AB and O. And your blood groups is determined by the gene you inherited from your parents. And how we differentiate the blood groups from A, B and O. And all the 4 blood groups have Rhd positive and Rhb negative. So that total 8 groups we found. So how do we differentiate the blood groups? From the presence of antibody and antigen in our blood. So what is antigen and what is antibody? Antigen. First, the antibody. Antibody are the proteins present in the plasma, and antigen is also a protein molecule suspended in the RBC. When suppose in blood group A, the same antigen present, that means antigen A is present in the RBC and the opposite antibody, that is the antibody B. Antibody B present in the plasma. Next, when the blood group B, the same antigen, that means B antigen present in the RBC and the opposite antibody, that means A antibody present in the plasma. Next, the blood group comes O. O means, what is the shape of O? Like a 0. That means in antibody O, there is no antigen is present, and the both antibody A and B is also present in the blood group O. Blood group O is a very common blood group, so that it's safely given to the anybody. That's why the blood group O is called universal donor. In antibody, next come the blood group AB. And A and B, both antigen present in the RBC, and there is no antibody present in the plasma. That's why the blood group AB is always receive all blood groups in body. That's why the AB blood group is called universal receiver. Next, the RH system. What is the RH system? RH system, in RH system is also RHD antigen present in the RBC. In the presence of RHD antigen, we found positive if your blood group is RHD antigen is present, that means your blood group is RHD positive. And if not present RHD antigen in your RBC, that means your blood group is RHD negative. That means we found that 4 blood group A, B, ABO and O, it's also each AB positive and negative group. That means AB positive, AB negative, A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, O positive and O negative. Total 8 groups. Lastly, we found the function of the blood. What is the purpose of the blood? What is the function of the blood? First, they transport the respiratory gases. That means it carries the oxygen from lungs to the tissue, and again it carries CO2 from the lungs from the tissue to the lungs. That means waste product. CO2 is a waste product. Waste product carries from tissue to the lungs. Next, it transports the nutrition. It carries the digestive food materials absorbed from the intestine to the tissue cell and different nutritive materials from one place to the other place of the body. It acts as a vehicles through which the hormones, vitamins, different chemicals brought to their place of activity. It remains carried. So, next one, the drainage of waste product. It drains out the waste product of cellular activity and bring them to the organ of excretion like kidney, lungs, intestine. It maintains the water balance. It maintains the acid-base equilibrium by its efficient buffering power. It also maintains the iron balance in our body. It regulates the body temperature. It also has the defensive action. Like WBC, it's the army man of our body. WBC work due to the phagocytic properties engulf the bacteria and foreign particles. It develops antibody which combat toxic agents. By the property of coagulation, it guards against the hemorrhage. That means the platelet. Platelet is a very good role in thrombosis. That is the coagulation. Coagulation is very important part. And last but not the least, regulation of the blood pressure. It regulates the blood pressure. This is the function of the blood. Blood is a very important material, very important role in our human body. Blood donation is one way to a person in healthy life. This is because during blood donation, our body will be replace new blood cells which have the better protein contents. And this program awareness of importance of the blood donation will increase. I complete my this topic here. After, if you have any question, you can ask me in my WhatsApp number. Thank you.